T-Man 978 Chill Review.
Hello friends, T-Man 978. Welcome to another Chill Review. Right now we're going to be looking at X-Men Wave's Psylocke here. She comes with all those little accessories there. Aren't they nice? She doesn't come with a stand, it's a NECA stand. Everybody's pressed to own Psylocke, but she's just another female Marvel Legends action figure. And they are always disappointing to me. I'm going to be honest with you. And the main thing that people are pressed to have is the purple hair version. But little do they know, this black hair version is going to be the rare variant in a second. Because the purple one is the running change. And how many times do you go into a store and you see Shocker without that lightning bolt on his belt? Now that one without the lightning bolt is the rare one. But, this figure is not the best. I don't know how the purple hair one is. But I noticed that she has a lot of like mold seam lines. Like on various parts of her body. Please, come on camera, focus on it. Please. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you could probably see that. But she has that type of stuff. And even Storm, I didn't bring it up, but Storm has it too. So, it's in like various spots on her body, like they just rushed this out the door or something. This paint on her, like the Caucasians, well, she's not Caucasian, but this flesh tone she has is, the blue is seeping through right there. So I don't know if they should have made this the flesh tone plastic and then put blue on top of it, but you know they got to do whatever the cheapest is. It's a lesser amount of this skin tone showing than the blue, so they went with blue. And what main thing that makes me frustrated about her, I mean, I thought she was cool because it's friggin' Psylocke. Psylocke just always has looked badass and pretty and whatnot in the comics. My main exposure with her wasn't the comic. I don't think she was in the comics when I was reading them in like the late 90s, early 2000s. If she was in there, I don't remember. But I used to pick her on the X-Men 2 video game on the Genesis. But I thought it was cool that she came with these psionic effects and whatnot. Like, she has one. She has this energy blast right there, which is cool. Or energy dagger, whatever. And she has this sword right there with this flame effect. So, you could just have her with the sword if you want. And maybe you can wrap this flame effect around her hand or something. I don't know. Let's try something. Hold on. I popped her fist off and put the arm socket in there. Put the fist back on. And maybe you could pretend she's about to materialize a sword. But, yeah. The face looks pretty. Pretty enough. You can see that. Of course, the hair. Of course, the hair hinders articulation. They gave her a high neck joint, or neck balls, to try to combat that, but it doesn't really work too much. And then she has this, like, meh expression, just like regular, like she just was standing there one day and somebody snapped a picture. She's not mid-combat or anything. She's just there. And I hate that. Storm, they gave her a nice expression. But they didn't do that with this chick. So if you include this, she has like 5 accessories really totally. But the paint is not that good on her. Like I've already complained, and the seams. And my main problem is I just wish they gave them more articulation. How are you going to have like an agile character with just meh articulation? And here's some of that mold flashy stuff up there around the breast. Like, I just wish, oh, and it's all right here. It's just like, I got a bad copy, basically. I don't know if this is a running thing that everybody's looks like this, but mine is like that. I hate this body right here. They need to retire. They need to give us some new female bodies. What I would really love, with what Mattel does with their female WWE figures, I don't know if they stopped it, but the basic females that are $10 have more articulation than the basic male figures. Like, they have hips that go out to the side, but the basic males don't do that. But now, with Marvel Legends, you get a smaller figure with less plastic. In this case, they gave her a bunch of accessories to compensate, but a lot of times they don't do that. But I just wish they retire this body, give us a new body, one that has like that abdominal crunch right here, and the diaphragm joint, sort of like the 12-inch Legends. That would be awesome. And this one does have elbows that bend more than 90 degrees. I appreciate that. That's good going on with her. But double jointed elbows, that articulation I mentioned right there, because being able to get into a really, really dynamic pose would freaking be awesome. And boot swivel, boot swivel, boot swivel. Every figure should have boot swivel, whether it's male or female. But yeah, those are my thoughts. I'm not going to keep rambling on. I mean, if you try, you can get her in a pose and whatnot, but it's going to be just a stiff pose. And because they don't offer different faces, she's just going to look like, yeah, whatever. Well, I'm not saying it's a horrible figure. Just mine has a lot of QC issues, a ton. It's not just one spot. They're like friggin' all over. And yeah, I just wish she had more articulation. Here she is next to some other X-Men characters. And here she is next to a deluxe Transformer. Isn't that random? Thank George. Here she is next to a Bandicoot. Or maybe not, since she fell down and I'm not picking her up. Well, you've heard my opinions. I'd like to hear yours. So you know what you gotta do. Hit me up in the comments. Anyway, thank you for watching this. Thank you for liking and all that stuff. Thank you for subscribing. Pardon me, I'm just real and honest as possible. I'm sorry. Until next time, T-Man978, out of here. Don't y'all want to be up to date on all the latest toy sightings and whatnot? Join the syndicate. Link in the description below. Do it now. Now!